Laban ng pusong Pilipina. Galing at giting hanggang dulo ng laban. WMPBL Developmental. Galing at giting. WMPBL Developmental. Galing at giting. Laban ng pusong Pilipina. Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin, bawat hakbang, bawat pasa, pinanday ng disiplin. Mga Pilipina, may apoy sa dibdib, hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit. Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito. Sa bawat galaw may kwento ng tapang. Sa kurna ito walang bibitaw, walang aatrasan. Galing at giting, Pilipina kung tumindig. Sa WMPBL Developmental, apoy ang nadidinig. Laban ng pusong Pilipina, taas noo kung humataw. Puso't lakas, sama-sama, tagumpay ang aabutin natin ngayon at bukas. WMPBL Developmental. Galing at giting, laban ng pusong Pilipina.
A happy Sunday and welcome to all of our viewers watching out there as we're live right here in Hoops Haven in Pasay City. For the climax of the season, this is the final day for the WMPBL Developmental League. And today it's going to be a very special set of games. We got third place games and two finals games coming up for us today. My name is Aaron D, and together with me to help me out on this very special day na sinabi ko nga is my partner Sue Ali. Sue, kamusta ka naman? Great to be with you today.
I know, hindi lang tayo sa pro nagsasama, ano, Aaron? Pati dito sabi mo nga, this is the climax of the D-League. This is the most important day. We are in the finals.
Oo naman. All the hard work and dedication of our young women players all coming up today. There's gonna be very special para sa kanila. Pero yun nga, di ba, napag-usapan natin, Sue, our games today, nabanggit ito. We've got 3 games coming up today. First, it's a third place matchup in the 16 and under division. Pagkatapos naman dyan, finals naman in the 16 and under. And to round it all up, tingnan natin dyan in the 19 and under division. For our 3 games today, tingnan ulit natin, Lady Builders versus Gibsons for the first one. Meanwhile, sa pangalawa naman for the finals, it's going to be the Escuela de Sofia going up against Flo for our finals game in the 16 and under. And to round it all up, Girls Got Game X Godspeed kontra dito sa Beyond. What a great day para sa atin ngayon in the WMPBL D-League. And nabanggit mo nga, Sue, kanina no, na you were able to cover the games yesterday to see what happened in the semifinals. Care to share with us what happened dun sa mga games natin?
Alam mo, naging mainit yung semifinals, no, Aaron? Pero siguro mamaya na natin pag-usapan kasi excited na talaga ang mga manonood natin to start the game today.
Oo naman. So right now, let's give it to our game announcer for the announcement of the starting lineups.
Gibson's basketball going up against Lady Fielders from 16 under division. And now let's meet our starters. Introducing first for your Gibson's basketball. Starting at guard number 12, Nicole Gunanan. The other guard number 10, Helen Bajana. Playing at center number 8, Pushiga Dwabe. And forward number 17, Janeline Sega. And the other forward number 2, forward number 25, Lindsay Arce. The Antorcha Lady Builders is Oliver San Pedro. Our officials, Chief Elise Severa, number 1, Rafael Delmar, number 2, Beatrix Monja.
Once again, good morning to all of our basketball fans watching out there. This is our first game of the last day of the WMPBL D-League. So once again, good morning nga sa mga nanonood ngayon on this Sunday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Aaron D joined by Sue Ali. And of course, our courtside reporter, Elise Dizon. It's going to be a matchup for the battle for third dito sa 16 and under division natin. It's Gibson's Basketball wearing their white uniforms kontra dito sa Lady Builders. And Sue, you mentioned it earlier na you were able to cover these girls games in the semifinals. So, try to share with us nga ano nangyari dun sa mga laro nila.
Oo, Aaron, kahapon lang yun nangyari lahat, no? It was Gibsons versus our undefeated #1 defending champion, Escuela de Sofia. Grabe, naging mainit ang laban. You know, everyone's expecting na magiging blowout game because halos lahat ng games ni EDC, ganun yung nagiging result. But for yesterday's semifinals, talagang naging pukpukan ang labanan hanggang dulo. Hinahabol lang ng Gibsons, 5 and pero syempre towards the end mananaig pa din yung experience ng batang Kangkalu. You know, they've been joining leagues and winning championships, not just in D-League, no? Sila ang defending champion natin ng season 1 and a lot more other leagues compared dito kay Gibsons na newly built team. So, kahapon sinabi ko na iba talaga kapag school-based ang kalaban mo. Yung training niyan, everyday, yung sistema niyan, ibang klase din. Compared nga, again, to a newly built team. This team was just built for the second season of our WMPBL D-League. So, hindi pa ganun ka-tight yung kanilang grupo.
Yeah, great that you mentioned it. Coming up short nga itong Gibson's Basketball in their matchup yesterday, 63-53. Pretty close one para sa kanila. Minimal sa kabilang panig naman. So, pag-usapan naman natin.
Naku.
The Lady Builders.
Ito naman, mapapatayo ka na lang kung nandun ka kagabi, Aaron, ay kahapon, Aaron, no? Although, I must say, it was a very challenging game for the Lady Builders. Alam mo kung bakit? The two key players of Lady Builders, Monique Capinan and Shatara Aldip, graduated, ended the game in the third quarter because of fouls. So, maaga silang na foul trouble and maaga din silang gumraduate sa game. So, nung mga nandun pa si Hapinan and si Aldip, dumidikit pa, lumalamang pa si Lady Builders. Okay naman, nag-survive pa nila hanggang fourth quarter, pero it's been so hard for them to score and to defend without that two girls. You know, Aldip being the leader, she's the captain of the team, and Hapinan, since last year, alam na natin kung anong kayang ipakita, kayang ilaro ni Monique Hapinan sa team na to. But again, they fell short 1 point, 3 points rather, no? Because of free throws and everything. Grabe, makabagbag damdamin ang game na yan kahapon, Aaron.
That's one of the things we're going to be watching out today. If this Lady Builder squad can try and come back and maybe avenge their loss, that very tough loss you were talking about. Tingnan din natin if Hapinan and Aldib can try to control their fouls and stay in this game. As you mentioned, very key players para dito sa Lady Builders. Right now, the score 2-all early in this first quarter. Take a look at that fading shot from Aldib right on cue. Meanwhile, it's a takeaway once again by the Lady Builders. Out in transition. A foul gonna be called. It's gonna stay dito sa Lady Builders.
And for the Gibsons naman, Aaron, no, napansin natin na without Senga and Konanan inside, medyo hirap talaga sila. Hirap silang umupensa, hirap silang dumipensa. Yun yung nangyari kahapon. Coach, I felt from the bench yung hirap ni Coach Tin sa pagpasok ng players kasi wala siyang makita or mahanap na magpapantay nung energy at yung binibigay na offense at defense ni Senga at ni Cunanan sa kanyang team. So whenever ilalabas na yung dalawa, doon na pumupukpok yung Batang Kangkalu.
Look at that, a foul from the outside by the Lady Builders, and shooting 3 free throws is Nicole Cunanan for the Gibsons basketball. You know what, Sue, speaking of players, you were talking about it. Immediately as I entered the venue, I looked at the Lady Builders bench. 3 lang yung nandun.
Diba? So, wawalo lang ang Lady Builders. And of course, we asked Elise Dizon kung kamusta ba? Ano bang nangyari? Some players are injured. Some players naman, medyo focus na sa college. Focus na sa ating... focus na sila sa mga future endeavors nila. So, hindi na nila masyadong pinaprioritize kasi baka ma-injured pa, baka masaktan pa, di ba?
3-girl substitution for the Gibsons basketball. We've got 7 minutes and 7 seconds dito sa opening quarter natin. Here come the Lady Builders. The penetration, it's a block. They get it back. Agaw naman para sa Gibsons basketball. Going all the way, and you've got to love the aggressiveness coming from Nicole Cunanan in this third place matchup.
That's right, Aaron. No? Nicole Cunanan is one of the most consistent players of Gibsons. Talaga namang, as I've said earlier, nahihirapan si Coach Tin humanap ng kayang pumantay doon sa pinapakita, especially ni Senga and ni Cunanan sa team sa Gibsons basketball.
And Cunanan already went to the free throw line earlier for 3 free throws. Gonna split the pair there, and still Gibsons basketball staying with this 4-point lead. Kabacha. Right side. Triple is hoisted. It's not gonna fall.
Great rebound from Poshika Duave. You know, she's been very helpful sa Gibsons, no? Kahit na offensively, medyo hirap pa si Poshika. Pero yung rebounds naman, she's been eating it.
The Lady Builders and Aldip. Not so sure what to do with the ball right there and turned it over. Chloe Escobar brought in early in this first quarter with about that 7-minute mark. Offensive board para sa Gibsons basketball. Still no good. That was Duave. One more, another attempt. Wala pa rin para sa Gibsons. The Lady Builders secure it. Once again, the transition attack. Alagano to Madiam. Attacking the closeout, and a travel is called on Madiam. And right now, we've got an update from our courtside reporter, Elise Dizon, for her first quarter report.
Thanks, Aaron. Nangihinayang. Malapit na sana kami. Ayan ang nasagot sa akin ni Team Captain Monique Capinal matapos sila ni Shatara Aldip na maagang maupo sa laro kahapon. Ang naiisip daw nila habang nakaupo sa laro ay sana raw mas natulungan pa nila ang teammates sila na maihabol pa ang score. Para maiuwi na lang daw ang panalo ngayon, 2 bagay ang iniwan nila sa akin. Una, makinig palagi kay coach. Kung minsan daw kasi during crucial moments ay hindi na sila nakakapakinig ng maayos. At ikalawa, maging pasensyoso. Daw sila sa court, maganda daw kasi na matutunan nila ito habang bata pa sila. Aaron, Sue?
Maraming salamat, Elise. Mamaya pag-uusapan natin yung report ni Elise, but for the meantime, timeout is called with 5 minutes and 5 seconds in this first quarter.
Galing at Gite, WMPBL Developmental. Galing at Gite, laban ng pusong Pilipina. Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin, bawat hakbang, bawat pasya, pinanday ng disiplin. Mga Pilipina, may apoy sa dibdib.
Ganon
Right back after that timeout. 5 minutes and 5 seconds. And on top right now, 72 are the Gibsons basketball kontra dito sa Lady Builders. And nabanggit nga kanina ni Elise in her report na really nanghihinayang itong Lady Builders heading into their game today. Such a tough loss para sa kanila. And of course, Hapinan looking to bounce back today. So you were talking about it as well.
That's right, no? I mean, kahit ako yun diba? Kahit ako yung nandun sa sitwasyon na yun, third quarter, at hindi pa tapos yung third quarter nun, Aaron, ha? Early in the third quarter sila gumraduate. Imagine ilang oras sana yung nagawa mo, natulong mo sa team, no?
And to lose by just 3 points, ang daming what-ifs para dito sa
That's
Lady
right.
Builders. Meanwhile, Chloe Escobar. Once again, Gibson's on the attack. What a great dish. Can she get it off? Pero double dribble naman ang sinabi ng ating referee.
You see, this is what I'm saying na pag wala si Kunanan and si Senga inside, the offense of Gibsons is stuck. No, medyo hirap talaga silang umiscore nang wala yung dalawang yun sa loob. Kahit isa lang sa kanila.
Meanwhile, a turnover on the Lady Builders. Less than 4 minutes here in our first quarter. Escobar once again. She's gonna set it up. They're daring her to shoot right now. And she makes them pay with a triple. Count that para kay Asimundin.
Pag hindi mo naman talaga binantayan, kahit sinong player, titira talaga yan.
Gets hit on the head and 2 free throws. Coming up dito. That is Shatara Aldip.
Shatara Aldip, one of the players nga, as we've been reporting earlier na gumraduate noong third quarter together with Hapinan. Although, Aaron, no, I'm confused din or I'm a little bit I want to know kung bakit hindi pa pinapasok si Monique Hapinan. No? Magsi-second quarter na tayo. It's just 3 minutes remaining in the first. Pero parang nakasuit up naman siya. Kanina nakita natin, nakapag-warm up siya, nakapag-shooting siya. So, hindi nakasama sa equation na injured siya. Pero hindi pa po pinapasok. Matatapos na ang first quarter.
Mamaya, we can ask our courtside reporter, Elise Dizon, to find out more about Monique Hapinan. Meanwhile, takeaway, layup is not gonna fall. Blowing it there was Alagano. Sorry, break para sa Lady Builders. Another takeaway, they get another chance. Let's see if they can finish. Out of bounds. And Zambrano naman turns it over.
You know, Zambrano and Alagano, those players, and Cabacha as well, those were the players who took the responsibility when Hapinan and Aldip graduated. No, that 3 girls talaga namang they doubled their effort.
Still a 3-point lead right now by Gibsons basketball. And look at that, Sue. Another stop by the Lady Builders, but really where they're struggling to convert right now is on the offensive end.
That's right, no. For both, actually, even see Gibsons, but we might see a difference that Seng is already inside.
Lady Builders in their half-court set. What's up a 3? It's not gonna fall. Zambrano fighting for it. And saving another possession for them is Zambrano. Penalty na nga. So, Alison Zambrano onto the free throw line.
You know, nung lagi, kahapon dun, I've been saying na yun yung consequence if your team is one of the most aggressive one. Kasi ang tendency, mag-foul kayo ng mag-foul. And that's what's been happening dito, especially sa Lady Builders kahapon, no? But now we are seeing that Gibson is on penalty na and may 2 minutes remaining pa for the first quarter.
The drive, the dish, the shot, and it's good though. Great ball movement coming from Gibsons basketball.
Yan yung mga wala kapag walang Senga at Kunanan sa loob. Walang magandang pasa, walang masyadong great dishes na binibigay.
Aldip, not gonna get it to fall. Transition chance for Gibsons. Look at that, the Pinoy step to the basket in one. Countdown for Jenalyn Singa.
And Jenalyn Senga's favorite move, I must say.
12-9 is the score. Still a close one in this first quarter. We've got about 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Kung napansin natin, parang wala pang team na nakakakuha talaga ng momentum nila. No? It's been back-to-back answers para dito sa dalawang team na to.
Alagano surveying the floor is gonna pull up no pass offense. It results in a fast break attack, and onto the free throw line once again is Nicole Conan, and you've got to love the quick pass coming from Jenalyn Singa. Nicole Conan, and already her third trip to the free throw line in this first quarter.
And we love to see yung coaches and the players really just enjoying the game. They're just laughing it. May mga sinisigaw, chinachant sila sa isa't isa. And you gotta love your last game.
17-9 is the score right now. Lady Builders need something in this first quarter. Instead, it's a takeaway. Here they come. A steal, Alagano. Gives it up, Aldip. Gonna pull up for the quick one. And that's gonna be no good for the Lady Builders.
Parang hindi pa masyadong umiikot ang bola ng Lady Builders, no? And we're still waiting for the presence of Monique Hapinan. She might be a big help para sa opensa ng Lady Builders.
Yeah, we're checking her out on the bench right now. Not sure if there's any signs of injury para kay Hapinan. You talked about it nga, naka-warm up siya kanina.
Oo.
And when will Hapinan return for the Lady Builders? Meanwhile, Jenalyn Singa has been doing the damage in this first quarter for Gibsons. Singa, second free throw. No good. She gets her own miss. With ball gonna go the other way, it's going back to the Lady Builders. Nine-point lead right now by Gibsons. Driving in. Madiam. Still cannot buy one. Gabacha. Foul is called. Looks like it's gonna be on Helen Badiana. Much more like it para dito sa Lady Builders on that possession. Moving that leather around, finding Rava Cabacha.
And these free throws, they really need to make this, no? Dahil kung kanina sabi natin, wala pang team na nakakakuha ng momentum. Well, the story has changed. As we can see, parang nagsistart na si Gibsons to get that momentum.
Last shot here for Gibsons basketball. Could they end this quarter on a high note? Turnover though on their part. Meanwhile, it shifts on the other side. Lady Builders a chance to cut down on this 9-point lead.
Alam mo, Aaron, na isa pa palang worry ko, no, para sa mga batang to. We've been playing in an unconditioned court nung ating buong season, and this is the first time in the season that we are playing in an air-conditioned one.
Oo, no?
So, makaka-affect ba to sa mga batang to, di ba? I'm sure it will, pero paano kaya ito makaka-affect? Mas magiging magana ba sila? Mas magiging excited? Or maaapektuhan yung laro nila? Or baka naaapektuhan na?
And you were talking about that momentum earlier, and it seems like Gibson's basketball is showing that here in our first quarter as they're up 18-10 kontra naman dito sa Lady Builders here in our battle for third matchup.
PBL Developmental Galing at Gitin WMPBL Developmental Galing at Gitin Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit Ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito Sa bawat galaw may kwento ng tapang Sa court na ito walang bibitaw Walang
And we welcome back all of our viewers right here in Hoops Haven in Pasay City. This is the battle for third place in the 16 and under division. Lady Builders kontra naman dito sa Gibson's basketball. And in that first quarter, wasn't the best of showings para dito sa Lady Builders, struggling to get their shots off, struggling to convert, and most especially a lot of turnovers coming from them. Meanwhile, ito namang Gibson's basketball, taking control, getting their shots, and tingnan natin kung makakabawi nga ba ang Lady Builders. So we were talking about it, the missing player in that first quarter, itong si Monique Hapinan. Binalik na nga dito in this, or pinasok na dito for the first time in this ball game in the second quarter.
That's right. No? Nung kanina nga pinatanong natin, ang sinagot lang ng coaching staff ng Lady Builders ay save the best for last. Kaya hindi mo na siya pinasok ng first quarter. Siguro, alam mo, baka factor din na tinuturuan ng leksyon, di ba? Kasi iba talaga yung nangyari kahapon. It could have been a different story if she was there.
And let's see if it's gonna be a different story with her here in the second quarter. Hapinan can't buy the three. She gets it right back, and that's the energy that this Lady Builders team needs right now.
They need to be more aggressive. Alam mo kahapon, they were very aggressive. Kaya nga sila foul trouble eh. They were doing great on defense somehow, but not super kasi nga lagi silang tinatawagan ng foul. But compared to today's game, parang medyo maingat na sila.
Look at that, Nalyares just catching that ball at the perfect place and finishing right at the rim. Lady Builders, not the best of starts para sa kanila. Alison Zambrano, takeaway once again. Senga, 3-on-1 fast break. Gonna take it on her own and finish on the other end. And here come Gibson's basketball. Everything's swinging their way right now, and starting off great in the second quarter. 21-10 is our score. 22-10. They're on top right now.
PBL Developmental Galing at Gitin WMPBL Developmental Galing at Gitin Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina
Right back here in the second quarter, and for the meantime, makibalita muna tayo with Elise Dizon. She's gonna give us an update on Gibson's basketball.
Thanks, Aaron. Building champion, building character. Ibig sabihin na sa bawat laro ng Gibson's team ay may kakibat na disiplina, karakter at respeto. Nakausap ko kanina ang team captain na si Jenalyn Senga and co-captain na si Princess Cunanan kung kinakabahan ba sila for this last game. At sinabi nila sa akin na kinakabahan dahil kapag Lady Builders daw ang kalaban, palaging dikit. Pero para sa kanila, focus lang. Before stepping into this court for the last time, ang last reminder ng coaches sa kanila ay huwag basta-basta magpapatalo at lumaban ng patas. Aaron Su?
Maraming salamat, Elise. And so far, Sue, we haven't really seen any sign of nervousness from this Gibson's basketball team, most especially from Jenalyn Senga. Right now, they're up by 12 points, and she's been a big part of their run today.
Alam mo, minsan kasi yung kaba na yun, excitement yun eh, no? So baka naman yung nararamdaman nilang kabog sa dibdib ay excitement para sa kanilang last game of the season.
And a foul is called on that Hapinan drive. Meanwhile, para sa mga viewers natin, if malapit lang po kayo dito sa Hoops Haven in Pasay City, why not come out and support for the last day of the WMPBL D-League? Another miss for the Lady Builders. Cunanan. Nicole behind the back. Trying to give us some highlights in the second quarter is Nicole Cunanan.
Nothing but the shot there, or anything but the shot there for Nicole Cunanan. She was able to, attack it until the end. Pero medyo binato na lang yung tira.
Cunanan as well has been very aggressive throughout this ball game. And if I'm not mistaken, this is already her fourth trip to the free throw line. Cunanan sinking that second. Makael Madiam into the ball game for the Lady Builders. Only 3 substitutes right now for the girls in red. Kabacha. Dribble drive. Hapinan still cannot get her first bucket. Another chance for the Lady Builders. Finally, Alison Zambrano getting a much important bucket for them right now. The press break, the finish, it's good. Duave, the recipient of the pass. 12-point advantage right now. Zambrano, the quick passing coming from the Lady Builders. And Kabacha finishing the play right there. Tingnan natin, Sue, this Lady Builders team going on a full court press, but it's not working right now as Duave back-to-back finishes on the press break.
Big guy talaga ang anong tawag dyan, ang recipient ng mga press break para sa...
Oh, look at that! Nicole Cunanan right through the contact. And one finish.
Again, Gibson's using that energy. Sobrang dali nilang nabibreak yung press defense dito ng Lady Builders. Kaya naman, it gives them more energy. It gives them, the boost. Pang 6 point na to na score nila sa press defense, sa press break. And kailangan it maging sign na to for Coach Oliver na the full court press is not working and he needs to change a little bit yung kanyang strategy.
Nicole Cunanan, though, is just hot right now in this battle for third. Give it up, Kabacha. Driving in and sending it back with an end one of her own.
Ang bilis naman ng sagot doon ni Rava Kabacha.
And it seems like anything that this Lady Builders team just throws at the Gibson's basketball, so they always have an answer for everything they're doing today.
That's right, no? And that's what you love on a team na mabilis nakaka-adjust. Yung kahit gulatin mo ng depensa, gulatin mo ng ibang opensa, kaya pa rin nilang gumalaw.
Right now, it's a 16-point advantage by Gibson's basketball. Escobar showing some dribble moves. Sets it up for the outside shot. And it's gonna drop or no. Just a long two by Asimundin.
Again, Asimundin making her shot earlier in this ball game. You should have known na may pukol na yan and anytime pwede talagang pumasok ulit ang tira niya.
Zambrano throws it out. A miss from outside. Allison gets another board. And still, Sue, we have yet to see Monique Hapinan get a bucket in this battle for third game.
That's right, no? Nakita naman natin, may mga natitira naman si Monique Capenan, hindi pa lang pumapasok. And maybe factor na giniginaw or nanlalamig pa yung katawan since ngayon lang siyang second quarter pinasok.
Alagano right down the lane and the blocking foul is called. Nearing the 5-minute mark dito sa second quarter natin. And 2 free throws coming up for Alagano.
Now we can hear an instruction from the bench of Lady Builders. 2-1 ang gagawin nilang depensa.
Alagano misses on that free throw try. Asimundin, a takeaway. Here comes Hapinan. The spin, the kick. Alagano dumps it down low. Basket in, one. No, it's gonna be a travel on the part of Kabacha.
No, I love the patience of Rose Alagano, no? Even if she's free, she will still look for the more free teammate for the Lady Builders.
There you go, getting a stop out of that 2-2-1 na nabanggit mo nga, Sue, of this Lady Builders team. Hapinan going aggressive, but still the rim is not friendly to her right now. Outside look though, connects! What a shot! Coming from the side of the Lady Builders, much needed to give them some life. Score right now is 34-20. Still in favor though of Gibson's basketball.
Galing at Giting, WMPBL Developmental. Galing at Giting, laban ng pusong Pilipina. Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin, bawat hakbang, bawat pasya, pinanday ng disiplin. Mga Pilipina, may apoy sa dibdib, hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit. Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng...
Right back here after that big triple coming from Lindsay Arce. Para sa Lady Builders, cutting this lead down to just 13 points. And after that timeout, the Lady Builders going back to their half court. Looks like it's going to be a half court trap. But Jenalyn Senga just says, enough of that, I'm back in the ball game.
With her favorite move.
Makakasagot ba dito ang Lady Builders? Hapinan gets it rejected by Santa Ana. Alagano puts her head down, attacks, but the finish is not there.
Was a great attack from Rose Alagano.
Senga, the dump down. Asimundin gives it back to her. Jenalyn tries to dump it down low. Great steal by Hapinan in a foot race right now. Are the Lady Builders. And count that baby. Plus the foul. That is Mikhail Madiam.
What a move there. What a run for the Lady Builders. A stop and a score and a foul.
Nicole Conanan back for Asimundin. Gibson's bringing back their best offensive players in that first quarter in Conanan and Asimundin. But so slowly, you're starting to feel the momentum shifting to this Lady Builders team. Can they sustain it right now?
That's right, no? Nakita natin, unti-unti na nagigising ang kampo ng Lady Builders. And we will know kung hanggang saan and kung dahil nga bumalik na yung dalawang best offensive players ng Gibsons, let's see kung they will be able to cut that momentum.
Trying to cut down on this 13-point lead right now itong Lady Builders. Look at the defense coming from Madiam, but Chenelyn Senga gets it back. It goes to Conanan. Off the window, will not fall. Fight for the loose ball, and Lady Builders successful on the stop.
Now they just need to score on the other end.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Alagano. It goes to Hapinan. She's gonna try her hand at the 3 air ball, but Madiam is there to save the day.
Madiama, very simple player, no? Pupwesto lang siya kung saan niya sa tingin babagsak yung bola and voila, masushoot niya na lang bigla yung bola. Magugulat ka na lang.
Hapinan with the takeaway. 2-pointer para kay Alison Zambrano. There you go, Sue. It's only down to less than 10 points right now.
We're back to single digit. And again, Gibson's unsuccessful to cut the momentum for the Lady Builders. No, Lady Builders really starting to feel the game, starting to get that yung urge ba, yung urge na manalo. Because kanina pa napansin natin, ang dami talaga nilang mintes. Kahit mga isang layup lang kanina ni Alagano, mag-isa lang siya na nag-layup pero nagmintes pa rin.
Hounded inside are Gibsons. And 3 seconds is called. So another stop. And you know what, Sue? Itong si Monique Hapinan. Shots haven't been falling for her. She's been struggling from the field so far. Hasn't even made a bucket here. But she's been doing the difference on the defensive end right now for the Lady Builders.
That's right. That's what you want kay Hapinan. Even if hindi siya makascore, dedepensa pa rin siya. And she's been really helpful on defense because she's athletic enough to jump for the ball. She's very aggressive in getting the ball.
Once again, Mikhail Madiam doing a lot of good things right now for the Lady Builders. And nasa penalty na nga itong Gibsons basketball. So, Mikhail Madiam, 2 free throws once again. Madiam not gonna get the friendly bounce on the first one. Score natin 36-27. Lamang pa rin dito ang Gibsons basketball. Madiam gonna get another chance at it. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds dito sa first half natin.
Madiam really stepping up for the loss of some of her teammates, no? Dahil nga yung iba injured, may school activity, yung iba naman focused na sa mga future endeavors. And she's really doing great both on offense and on defense.
Meanwhile, Lindsay Arce called for the foul on Nicole Conanan, so this time it's Nicole's turn to shoot some free throws. And right here, you can see the players of the next games already arriving dito sa venue natin. You could see the flow players entering the court as well as the EDC players. Nandito na rin yan. Nakaupo
Oo,
na yan.
kanina pa actually, nung mag-start pa lang tong first game natin, nakita na natin yung dalawang team na to na talagang preparing na for their championship game after this battle for third game.
Alagano setting up the table. Lindsay Arce hit one earlier but partially blocked on that triple try. Senga puts her head down. Gives it up. Kunanan mid-range bucket will get the bounce.
It's been Konanan and Senga who's putting that baskets in for Gibsons.
Back to a 12-point game right now. Hapinan. Gonna give it up. Madiam, not a lot of space in that corner. Mikhail trying to make something out of nothing. 20 seconds. Last shot opportunity dito for Gibsons. Agaw naman dyan ni Madiam. Numbers para sa kanila. Lindsay Arce gets the layup to go.
Hindi
6
mo na-
seconds. Do they realize it? A second remaining. Shot not gonna count even if that fell. But nonetheless, a better showing from the Lady Builders here in our second quarter. What a way to present herself on the defensive end para kay Monique Hapinan despite not having any field goals in this game yet. Heading into this halftime break, it's only a 10-point lead by Gibsons Basketball.
PBL Developmental Galing at Giting WMPBL Developmental Galing at Giting Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit Ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito Sa bawat galaw may kwento ng tapang Sa court na ito walang bibitaw Walang aatrasan Galing at giting Pilipina kung tumindig Sa WMPBL Developmental Apoy ang nadidinig Laban ng pusong Pilipina Taas noo kung humataw Puso't lakas Sama-sama tagumpay ang abutin natin Ngayon at bukas WMPBL Developmental Galing at giting laban ng pusong Pilipina WMPBL Developmental Galing at giting laban ng pusong Pilipina May luha sa training May sugat sa laban Pero mas matibay ang pusong pinagdaanan Team sa likod mo, pamilya sa bawat sigaw Isang layunin, pangarap na tataas sa ilaw Naririnig mo ba ang tibok ng laro? Hindi tayo hihinto hanggang dulo tayo Sa bawat rebound may tapang na bitbit Pilipinang mandirigma sa giting Sumisikat ang liwanag ng gitna ng dilim Galing at giting Pilipina kung tumindig Sa WMPBL Developmental Apoy ang nadidinig Laban ng pusong Pilipina Taas noo kung humataw Puso't
Right back here for our second half of the third place matchup. Let's take a look at our halftime recap dito for the Lady Builders kontra naman dito sa Gibsons Basketball. And in that first quarter, Sue, it was all Gibsons. Minimal sa second quarter man, nakahabol dito ang Lady Builders.
That's right, no? And as you can see, kung mapapansin natin, it's weird that mas marami pa yung turnovers ni Gibsons compared kay Lady Builders, pero mas lamang ang Gibsons sa game na to. So, Gibsons have 17 turnovers, Lady Builders has only 12. And tignan natin yung attempts, field goal attempts. Tignan mo, 38 attempts ang meron ng Lady Builders compared to just 27 ng Gibsons. Pero kita naman natin the 14 out of 27, Gibsons is at 51% compared to just 26% ng Lady Builders. So again, nakakatira naman si Lady Builders. Marami silang open shots. marami lang talaga silang minimintes. So they need to make sure na papasok yung mga tira nila ngayong second half para makahabol dito sa game.
And a big difference right now for the Lady Builders is Monique Capinan starting out this second half. So let's see if that's gonna swing the momentum para sa kanila. We were talking about their defense dun sa second quarter. Zambrano gets it swatted, but it's gonna stay on the side of the girls in red. Alagano. Here comes Aldip. Connects on the outside shot.
Now we wanted those kinds of shots from Shatara Aldip. We've been not hearing from her.
But a quick answer back from
Yun
the
lang.
leading scorer of that first half, Nicole Cunanan.
Yun lang talaga, mabilis ang pagsagot ng Gibsons, especially Cunanan is inside.
And the special delivery from deep para kay Monique Capinan to get her first bucket of this battle for third matchup.
Finally, mukhang nagsimula na or magsisimula na si Monique na i-shoot lahat ng mga tira niya.
And eviscerated on that shot attempt. Look at Monique Capinan bringing the power on the defensive end.
Sabi sa'yo, pag nakashoot yan, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Hindi lang sa opensa, pati sa depensa.
Look at Capinan. Just getting all on Chloe Escobar right now. Or excuse me, that's Eunice. But Gibson's gonna ask for a timeout dito. Slowly that lead shortening. 6 points na lang ang lamang dito ng Gibson's basketball kontra naman sa Lady Builders.
PBL Developmental Galing at Gite WMPBL Developmental Galing at Gite Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit Ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit
Gibson's basketball with the ball possession dito. But for the meantime, let's hear it from our courtside reporter, Elise Dizon.
Thank you, Aaron. Hanggat may oras, may pag-asa. Yan ang nasabi ni Coach Oli ng Lady Builders. Pinapansin din ni Coach sa team na sa tuwing si Senga ang may hawak ng bola, automatically na kay Cunanan daw ito ipinapasa para makashoot. Kaya para mas igihin ng Team Lady Builders, bantayan daw nila ang dalawang ito. Sa Gibsons naman, okay si Coach Tin sa ginawa ng team. Ang pinangangamba niya lang ay baka mas lumikit pa ang Lady Builders. Kaya para sa kanya, alagaan ang pagitan ng scores at huwag basta-basta magpapalusot. Aaron Su.
Maraming salamat, Elise. And those two players na nabanggit nga ni Coach from this Gibson's basketball side, and Nicole Cunanan and Jenalyn Senga, two players they need to watch out for. But meanwhile, here come the Lady Builders shipping away dito. They give it up inside. Extra. Zambrano double-teamed. 3-second violation called though, and it's going the other way dito sa Gibson's basketball.
Aaron, 3 points na lang ang hinahabol ng Lady Builders. And ayan na nga yung pinag-aalala ni Coach Tin na minention niya kaninang halftime na didikit to. And as you remember, no, yung report ni Elise kanina na pag ang Gibsons kinakabahan pag Lady Builders ang kalaban kasi lagi raw dikit.
Meanwhile, another 3-second violation called dito naman on the part of Gibsons.
Yes, back-to-back 3 seconds violation.
Cabacha to Alagano. What a great dish, finding Alison Zambrano on the interior.
Agros, great recognition there. Now, this is the Lady Builders that we've been waiting for.
Kunanan, the pull-up pop will not drop. A chance for the Lady Builders to take the lead. Kabacha. Travel is called.
Coach Oliver signing, pasa nyo, ipasa nyo sa kanan, pasa nyo sa kaliwa. Madaming pwedeng pasahan. Which is what you really need to do in a fast break. You know, the ball travels faster if you pass it compared if you dribble it.
Hapinan leaves it short, gets her own miss. 2 free throws coming up for Monique Hapinan and an opportunity to tie up this ball game or even take the lead.
Now the biggest lead in the ball game is 18 for the Gibsons basketball, and since then hindi pa po lumamang ang Lady Builders. So since we started the game, hindi pa lumalamang ang Lady Builders. Maybe ito na. Oh, hindi. Ang bilis ng sagot ni Monique.
Oh, no. Best chance scenario dito after these free throws is a tied ball
A tie
game.
ball game.
Less than 6 minutes remaining dito. Hapinan, there you go, tying it up.
And this is very crucial for Coach Team Kapilit.
Jenelyn Senga, double teamed. Finding her teammate on the inside, and Annie Gibaga is onto the free throw line naman. Nabanggit mo nga, Sue, earlier na itong si Monique Hapinan fouled out early in that third quarter in their matchup yesterday. Right now, still in the ball game, nearing the halfway mark, and dalawa pa lang ang foul niya. So much better para sa kanya.
Learned her lessons
Oo,
from
no?
yesterday's game.
Annie sinking that second free throw. Good for Gibaga. Lead going back the way of Gibson's basketball. But nothing is safe right now. Aldip cannot hit the triple. Kunanan gonna put her head down, gonna give it up. But Diana cannot finish.
That was a great pass from Nicole Konanan. Great recognition of someone in front for that.
One more, another chance for the Lady Builders. Alagano to Kabacha. Gonna penetrate. And you love to see it once again. 2 free throws coming up for the Lady Builders. This time it's Kabacha's turn on the free throw line.
Mukhang Gibsons naman ngayon yung nagdedelikado sa mga foul troubles. Foul trouble players. Kasi we started the third quarter, talagang medyo back to back yung mga foul na binibigay dito ng Gibsons basketball.
And earlier we saw with Monique Hapinan. Pina-sub dito, and she was a bit shaken up earlier on that last play. And if you can see her right now, she's on the ground, and one of the assistant coaches attending to Monique Hapinan right now. So possibly we can get an update from our courtside reporter, Elise Dizon. But Kabacha finishing defense to offense for the Lady Builders. Kunanan gonna take it all the way for the deuce.
Again, as Coach Oliver mentioned, you need to guard Kunanan and Senga for Gibson's basketball, and you'll be able to stop the whole team.
Alagano gets it tapped away. 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Builders. Whip it to the right side. Aldip. 4 seconds remaining. Alagano has to hoist. Buzzer beater won't work.
Great defense coming from Gibson's basketball. Now, this is a chance for Gibson's basketball to try and get back that momentum, especially that Hapinan is not inside.
The Lady Builders want a break here with 4 minutes and 19 seconds dito sa third quarter natin.
PBL Developmental Galing at Giting WMPBL Developmental Galing at Giting Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng
Right back to the ball game after that Lady Builders timeout, and still it seems Monique Hapinan not gonna be reinserted into this ball game, though she is standing up.
I'm drinking water.
Oh no. Doesn't seem to be anything major para kay Hapinan. They're gonna need her back in this ball game as Santa Ana attacking the inside.
It was a great pass coming from Seng. Ano? We love to see her giving good passes for her teammates, not just for herself. And she's not just creating for herself, but for her teammates. That's the point guard that you want for your team.
And Senga, where will she go here? She says it's my turn, and she's gonna get the layup to go.
Again, Senga is a very great decision maker. No? She really knows when to pass or when to make that shot.
Gabacha. Zambrano. Another 3-second violation called camping in the paint for the Lady Builders. Right on cue, Monique Hapinan. Back into the ball game. And 2-2-1 na naman. Let's see if this is gonna work for them. Immediately they get a steal. Gabacha tries to give it up. Instead it goes the other way.
Na-mention ni Elise kanina, no, that the team captain na pala is Monique Hapinan, not Aldip anymore, because on our papers it's Aldip, but now it's Monique Hapinan, and iba talaga yung nadadala niyang energy sa loob ng court eh. Kahit na wala siya, yun nga, na-mention natin, kanina, parang towards the end of second quarter na siya nakascore, pero iba pa rin yung defense ang pinapakita niya, and iba yung energy ng teammates niya pag nandyan siya sa loob.
Extra. Hapinan. Would have been a huge shot for the Lady Builders. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Back to Gibson basketball. They try to break the trap. Escobar sees an opening and gets the layup.
Yan ang mahirap sa press defense kapag hindi mabilis mag-recover yung mga naka-depensa dun sa kabilang court, mabubutasan ka talaga pagdating sa court mo.
Another turnover by Gabacha. Escobar with numbers in their favor. Cunanan faking it. Escobar gets it right back. Gives it to Eunice. Open look. And ito naman si Zambrano. A sub out of the ball game.
7 points ang hinahabol dito ng Lady Builders. Kanina, they were able to tie the ball game. Now, they're trailing 7 points. And we are down to 1 minute and 50 seconds in our third quarter.
Outside attempt is in and out. Matiam couldn't hit it. And to make matters worse, foul is called. That's on Monique Hapinan. Pangatlo na yan, Sue.
Pangatlo na sa third quarter. Mukhang kailangan mo nang ipahinga muna, coach. Iupo mo muna, baka hindi mapigilan ni Monique ang Hapinan na magfa-foul na naman yan.
Great fake, great patience, and it's in. Basiba with the bucket.
Great basketball IQ there. Yun mo yung pinag-usapan namin kagabi, yung basketball IQ, di yan natuturo no? It comes from the experience.
It's now back to a 9-point lead. Kabacha, there you go. A great answer back.
A great pass coming from Monique Kapinan. She might not make those offensive shots, but she's definitely there for her teammates.
There you go. Here come the Lady Builders. Kabacha, back-to-back hits.
And we're just down 5.
Lady Builders putting the pressure up. Kunanan against Tapinan. Takeaway by Arce. Counter steal and Naliares. Offensive foul is called on the big man Naliares.
Sayang, it was supposedly a great big man move. Medyo nag-extend lang po yung braso doon ni Naliares, and that's not allowed. It's automatically an offensive foul.
40 seconds in this third quarter. Madiam. Extra. Attacking the closeout, and Kabacha is just doing a lot of good things right now for the Lady Builders.
That's right, no? She's been doing great on offense, attacking everyone, being aggressive sa ilalim. And they're just trailing 5 points. Last 29 seconds in our third quarter.
Good on the free throw para kay Kabacha. Cut it down to just 4 points and halos 30 seconds dito sa third quarter natin. An air ball para kay Kabacha.
And Coach Oliver just laughing it out.
2-2-1 pressure once again by the Lady Builders. Jenelyn Senga breaking it on her own. Pulling up for the 2 and also airmailing that shot. Alagano set to re-enter this ball game with 18 seconds in this third quarter.
No, Coach Oliver really wanted a score.
Alagano, this could be big for the Lady Builders heading into this fourth quarter. 7 seconds left. Kapinan back to Alagano. Triple try. It's good. Counted para kay Alagano.
What a great decision for Coach Oliver to bring back Alagano inside, cutting down the lead to just 1 point as we enter the fourth quarter.
Saktong-sakto yung pagbasok dyan ni Alagano, and like you mentioned, Sue, right in striking distance itong Lady Builders heading into our last and final quarter.
Galing at Gite, WMPBL Developmental. Galing at Gite, laban ng pusong Pilipina. Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin, bawat hakbang, bawat pasya, pinanday ng disiplin. Mga Pilipina, may apoy sa dibdib, hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit. Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito. Sa bawat galaw may kwento ng tapang.
Last 10 minutes of action for this battle for third matchup between the Lady Builders kontra dito sa Gibson's Basketball. And once again, Sue, it's the Lady Builders cutting it down and coming back into this ball game. Pero in these last 10 minutes, could they finally get over the hump?
You know, this is not a hump already eh. Parang konting kembot na lang. Isang field goal na lang. Lalamang na sila for the first time in the ball game. And we are surprised that Monique Kapinan is not starting the fourth quarter.
And let's take a look at our quarter scores, Sue, and talked about it earlier. Gibson starting out strong, but the Lady Builders answering back in that second and third quarter.
Third quarter talaga doon umalagwa ang Lady Builders with 23 big points compared to just 14 ng Gibsons.
Just about to say the Lady Builders taking the lead, but for the first time in this ball game, pero Cunanan tying it up immediately. Aldip got one earlier. Here comes Nicole Cunanan. The save by Alagano. Aldip forward pass. Kabatcha powering her way through.
Kabatch is really a big factor para sa kalamangan ng Lady Builders. No? Nakita natin yung efforts niya simula kanina. Those boards inside the paint.
Alagano, the floor general, leaves it inside. Jump ball is called. Gibson's basketball, it goes back to them, but this time it's them trailing by 2 points.
Ang bilis. Alam mo, bilog talaga ang bola, Aaron. Eh, no? Yan talaga yung hindi ako magsasawang sabihin na kasabihan. Eh.
Great defense coming from Alison Zambrano. Look at them just bothering Gibson's basketball right now, but they bailed them out with a foul and 2 free throws. Gonna be coming up for Bea Basiga.
Alam mo, makakwento ko lang din, Aaron. Kahapon, yung game ng Flow versus Lady Builders. Flow trailed for 20 big points and ended with a win with only 3 points. So, again, anything could happen. Oh. Yung 20 points, they were down 20 points with the Lady Builders nung second and third quarter. Pero coming towards the end of the third and to the fourth quarter, yun na. Nagsimula na sila to maximize the absence of Hapinan and Aldip inside the court.
The Lady Builders, you talked about it, suffering from heartbreak in their game yesterday. Could they be the ones to give a heartbreak naman dito sa Gibson's basketball?
Naku, double heartbreak na yan pag nagkataon as
Oh,
Gibson was also coming from a heartbreak.
Ignites from deep para kay Shatara Aldip.
Shatara just making those threes.
Another takeaway and it's good. Layup goes para kay Alagano. And Lady Builders are threatening to just take all the momentum right now in this fourth quarter. Timeout is called with 8 minutes and 14 seconds in this fourth quarter.
PBL Developmental Galing at Giting WMPBL Developmental Galing at Giting Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit Ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta
Paano nyo gustong maalala sa last game na ito? Yan ang itinanong ko sa dalawang team captain for this last game. Nabanggit sa akin ni Jenaline Senga ng Gibsons, gusto raw nila maalala bilang hindi nagpapatalo ng basta-basta. Kaya sa bawat laro na kanilang ginagawa ay binibigay nila ang 101 best nila. On the other, nabanggit naman sa akin ni Monique Hapinan na gusto nila maalala bilang matatapang. Lagi na raw kasi ito sa kanila sinasabi at mas gusto nila iwan ang kanilang slasher attitude sa big leagues tulad ng WMPBL. Aaron Su?
Thanks for that report, Elise. And just to sum it up, both of these teams coming off tough losses. in their semifinals games yesterday. And they're not trying to lose 2 times in a row today, Sue.
That's right. I mean, who wanted to lose twice? Sabi nga natin kanina, heartbreak na nga yung kahapon eh. Magdo-double heartbreak pa ba tayo?
Escobar cannot stick the jumper. Cunanan though. Airball para kay Nicole.
One thing I noticed, no, parang hindi na binalik si Poshika Duave inside the ball game, no. Kanina we saw her first quarter, pero nung naka back to back pa siya from the press break na ginawa ng Gibsons, but after that we missed her already.
Jenelyn Senga. Cunanan. Look at that double team. Alagano in a foot race for the ball with Escobar. Can they get it? No, it goes the other way. Then it's a tap away. Out of bounds though. Great hustle from Cunanan, but it's going the other way to the Lady Builders.
The aggressiveness of Lady Builders is just right on time. No, they're leading now with 5 points. No, Gibsons is now the one trailing sa ating ball game.
Check out Cabacha just forcing the issue on the drive. And making our referee blow the whistle. Cabacha good on the first free throw. Extending it to 6 points right now with 6 minutes and 50 seconds dito sa final quarter natin.
And if Gibsons will not be able to cut down this lead as soon as possible, medyo baka mahirapan sila to get back at all.
Santa Ana trying to thread the needle on the pass. Instead, it goes to Shatara Aldip. Gets it tapped away.
That's a great defense coming from Gibsons. A great delay of an offense, of an easy shot sana from the Lady Builders.
Shatara to Alagano. Madiam attacking baseline with the score.
Now the momentum is not shifting anywhere but to the Lady Builders only.
Cunanan, the tasty dish going to Basiba. Six-point lead right now. Lady Builders.
Gibson's being more aggressive now. Nakikita natin, they've been tapping the passes. And that's a good sign. But they also need to make a stop.
Cunanan given a warning for delay of the game. Cabacha in attack mode right now, and what a move coming from Cabacha.
What a great presence of Cabacha we have.
Cunanan behind the back. It goes to Jenelyn Senga, the 1-2 punch working right there for Gibsons.
You know, nakakasagot naman si Gibson sa mga shoot ng Lady Builders, but they need to double time because 5 minutes is just gonna fly away in this quarter.
Great anticipation coming from Senga. What's she gonna do with it? Jenelyn Senga dimes it inside, leaves it short. One more try, right through the contact para kay Ani Gibaga.
Ani Gibaga does not giving up on her first shot, getting her miss and making that shot with a foul. 4 points ang hinahabol ng Gibsons.
And that's just gonna be one free throw, right? Ayun, isang
Yes,
free
kasi
throw pala.
counted. Oo.
Bit of a miscommunication with our referees here, but
Oo. Hindi pwedeng
Oo.
mag-time out because hindi dead ball. Pero, time out pa rin.
it looks like that timeout is going to be granted dito. Only a 3-point lead right now by the Lady Builders. Sakto, 5 minuto ang natitira in our fourth and final quarter.
PBL Developmental Galing at Giting WMPBL Developmental Galing at Giting Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit
5 minutes remaining here in our battle for third matchup in the 16 and under division. Lady Builders never led until this fourth quarter. Can they hold on to it? Alagano. Hapinan. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Monique cannot hit it from outside. Jenalyn Senga. 1-on-1 against Alagano. Tough shot. One more. Jenalyn cannot get it.
Great defense coming from Kabacha, just standing and jumping in front of Senga.
And look at Shatara Aldip go.
Shatara Alde proving us that she just don't shoot outside. I also do layups.
Jenalyn Senga. Babalik na dito kay Kunanan. Bounce it. Gibaga. Short on that jumper and it goes to Monique Kapinan.
Those rebounds from Monique Hapinan just protecting the ball says it all.
Shatara Aldip. Almost got the bounce on that triple.
Pero sa shot clock nag-bounce.
Oh.
5-point lead, last 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Kunanan double teamed. And a bit too much on the defensive end for the Lady Builders.
But you know, when you're being doubled, the rule is to pass the ball. Kasi automatic, meron kang libreng teammate if may nakadouble sa'yo.
Senga, Kunanan. That connection not working.
A great defense there again coming from Monique Hapinan. She might be able to give you scores right now, but she's definitely there on defense, on rebound, and on assists.
Alagano set to survey the floor right now for the Lady Builders. Kabacha on that left side, hoist up a three. Senga. Jenalyn putting some dribble moves on the defense. Look at her go. Pero Alagano just says enough of that. Give me the ball.
You know, it's an advantage that Alagano is smaller than Jenalyn Senga. So kita natin, kaya talaga sungkitin yung bola sa ilalim.
Kabacha getting some pressure in the backcourt. Right down the lane, it's no good. Yun lang, hindi nakatingin doon si Gibaga. It results in the easy one on the other end for the Lady Builders in Kabacha.
A stop and a score is the perfect thing to do if you want to win a basketball.
Pressure taken away by Alagano. Here they come, 3-on-1 fast break. Rose Alagano, no good. One more try, still can't get it. Madiama Alagano, there you go.
That was 3 possessions of a stop and a score for Lady Builders.
Look at that Alagano hitting the hardwood and buying another possession. And you just got to love it right now from the Lady Builders, bringing that energy in this fourth quarter. Aldip to Kabacha. Gonna put her head down. It's gonna be taken away though by Gibsons. Dangerous pass once again. And look at Alagano. That's probably her fourth steal already in this fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter alone.
Hapinan. They've got 10 seconds to operate. Shatara Aldip ignites from deep.
From the board to the basket.
Senga, the answer back. It's a drought right now for Gibson's basketball. Sabi nga ni Coach, let's slow it down.
That's the best thing to do as you're leading this much.
Nicole Conanan gonna take matters into her own hands, but
Wala pa rin.
again, the shots are not falling for Conanan and Jenalyn Senga. Turnover. Give it up. Senga, easy look. Down to just 10 points right now, 67-77 with 1 minute and 2 seconds here in our battle for third matchup.
PBL Developmental Galing at Gite WMPBL Developmental Galing at Gite Laban ng pusong Pilipina Sa bawat tumagang puno ng pawis at hangarin Bawat hakbang, bawat pasya Pinanday ng disiplin Mga Pilipina May apoy sa dibdib Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit Ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito sa bawat
1 minute and 2 seconds. Can the Lady Builders hold on? Can they come away with the third place victory dito? Gibson's basketball though, still a chance for them. Hapinan easily breaking the press. She sees the opening, goes all the way.
Kung kanina kailangan mag-double time ni Gibsons para dun sa kalamangan ng Lady Builders ngayon, they need triple time. We have 55 seconds remaining and 10 points pa ang hinahabol nila.
They're gonna give it to their floor general in Alagano. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Aldip hit that big 3 earlier. Shatara, Alagano, 2 seconds. Not gonna hit the rim, but one successful thing. Though naubos nila yung 24
That's right.
seconds on that possession.
Yeah, even if it's a turnover, parang okay lang yun.
Only leaving 38 seconds. Gonna have to get a quick one up. It's Conanan. Lights it up from 3.
It was a great shot from Conanan. We're just trailing 7 points.
Gotta take care of it. Conanan. Counter steal. Hapinan. This could be the dagger. Oh, she's gonna miss. Conanan trying to fish for the foul. 15 seconds remaining. Matiam gonna get fouled by Jenalyn Senga and
Coach Oliver signing his players to don't shoot anymore. Just keep dribbling the ball.
And 10 seconds remaining. It looks like a done deal right now for the Lady Builders if they just don't turn it over right now. Alagano tapped away. A steal. Konanan, you know she's gonna shoot that. Outside look is no good, and that's it, folks. Coming up as the third placers in the 16 and under division. Congratulations to the Lady Builders trailing in that first, second, and third quarter, but somehow Sue coming up with the victory, taking the lead for the first time dito sa fourth quarter natin. And could you imagine trailing by 18 points?
18 points. That's right. No, that was a comeback win for the Lady Builders. Malaking tulong din talaga yung teamwork for the Lady Builders. And mind you, 8 piraso lang po yung Lady Builders compared to bunch of players from Gibson's basketball. But again, they were able to survive. Naka-full court press pa sila. They did a very good job today, in today's game.
Nabanggit nga natin earlier, this Lady Builder squad already suffering heartbreak in their semifinals match yesterday. They weren't gonna let that happen again today. And what a performance coming from the Lady Builders. Monique Hapinan coming up big, but you have to credit all of their scorers as well. Coming up clutch in Aldip as well. But Gibsons, it has to be hurting right now para sa kanila. Leading almost all this game. But just in that last quarter, couldn't sustain it, couldn't control it. Nicole Cunanan. And of course, Jeneline Senga coming up quiet in that fourth quarter.
That's right, no? Medyo nahirapan. Again, there's a lot of factors to consider. Maybe exhaustion, maybe the air condition in our venue. You know, maybe kinabahan na talaga ng totoo, as what Elise said nung nagsimula tayo ng game, na kinakabahan talaga sila pag Lady Builders ang kalaban. Maybe it's one of the reasons. But again, a big congratulations for the Lady Builders. They took that win. They showed that they wanted that win. So they took it from the hands of Gibson's basketball.
And taking it indeed. Nothing handed to them today as they had to fight for every possession dito, and coming up clutch. Coming up with the big victory as well, you have to highlight that Shatara Aldip bank shot triple.
That's right. Iba yon, parang period yon sa pagkapanalo nila. And Shatara Aldip with 21 big points.
Right now, you can check this out. Nag-warm up na nga.
Second, congratulations to our second runner-up, WF Ability from 16 under division, your Lady Builders.
WMVP and developmental. Galing day, laban ng pusong Pilipina. Sa bawat umagang puno ng pawis at hangarin, bawat hakbang, bawat pasa, pinanday ng disiplin. Mga Pilipina, may apoy sa dibdib. Hindi sumusuko kahit gaano kahigpit ang laban sa gitna ng gitgit. Naririnig mo ba ang sigaw ng puso? Hindi tayo basta tayo'y lalaban dito. Sa bawat galaw may kwento ng tapang. Sa court na ito walang bibitaw, walang aatrasan. Galing at gitay, Pilipinas
So, kasama ko ngayon. Batcha from Lady Builders with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 steals. Rava, ang question ko para sa'yo is, yung team nyo, kahapon it started a little bit chaotic, right? Dahil sa pagkatalo nyo. And kanina, you guys entered na a little bit tense and pressured. Tapos it started slow, but eventually, nakuha nyo yung pagkapanalo. Para sa'yo, Rava, at what point mo na-realize na okay, amin na to, amin na ang panalo today?
Po, sabi lang po ni coach sa amin, ano po, is makinig lang po sa kanya. Then, yung tinura niya lang po sa amin is ginawa po namin na. Yun lang po.
Kasama ko rin ngayon ang coach ng Lady Builders, si Coach Oliver San Pedro. Coach, ang question ko po, and Coach Kat, Coach Oli and Coach Kat, question ko po sa inyo, kilala po kayo as someone na very competitive and persistent po talaga to win. So, ngayon, ano pong mga nasa utak nyo na finally you got that second runner-up for the second season of WMPBL D-League?
First of all, we would like to thank God for giving this opportunity. More than championship to para sa akin kasi pinaghirapan talaga namin with the help of Coach Kat. Actually, hindi ko siya tinuturong na assistant coach ko. Dalawa kaming coach dito, walang head coach dito. And of course, we're giving credit to the kids, to the girls na talagang nagtrabaho. Although sabi ko nga, sobrang hirap, very challenging kasi wala kaming proper training dahil may pasok na and iwa-iwala yung mga bata. But again, we made things possible. Again, with the help of Lord and of course yung supporters namin, yung bosses namin, Born to Win, Boss Perdy Pabalan, i-reveal ko na rin yung ibang bosses namin, of course, Coach Boss Emil Ramos, of course, si Boss Ray Gozom, of course, with the help of Coach PJ Navarro, and si Coach Jutz ng Flow, talagang tinulungan niya kami dito. Kaya nung nanalo sila sa amin, sabi ko nga, blessing in disguise pa rin kasi doon kami natuto eh. Pero sabi ko nga, third season, hindi nila magugustuhan makita kami. Babalik kami, bounce back big, bounce back stronger and smarter. Yun lang po yung sa akin. Again, thank you po sa WMPBL Developmental League. Sobrang laking opportunity po nito.
Thank you so much, Coach Oli. And Coach Kat, do you want something to add pa po? Okay. Thank you so much, Coach Oli. And see you sa Season 3 po.
Salamat po at lang yung Sigla for helping us out na nagbibigay sa amin sa muscles ng mga bata. Talagang tinulungan namin. Again, thank you po Sigla, Born to Win PH at ang mga bosses namin. And syempre sa family, sa parents and guardians, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Up next, battle na. Championship battle sa pagitan ng EDSI Batang Kangkalu at ng Team Flow. Kaya wala mo na nga alas, exciting na to. Magbabalik ang WMPBL D-League.